Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Firstly, I would like to say thank you so much for the feedback that I got from my previous video. It was really overwhelming, and feedback's always welcome, whether it's negative, positive, what I can work on. But thank you so much. So today's vlog is going to be about my labor experience. I think everyone has like their own image of it, but I'll tell you what happened with me. So my due date was the 22nd, but I gave birth the 1st of December, so that was the Friday. Now the night before, I had like 3 friends over, and we were like laughing and going on, and I was just like having a good time. But I had like this pain when I used to walk, and I'm telling you guys, I'm having a pain. I think it's like it's gonna happen soon, and they're telling me no, Chelsea, you still have 2 more weeks, relax. And I'm just like, guys, I can feel it. But anyway, I woke up 10 to 5 the next morning. I just randomly woke up, and I felt like I was getting my period. And for girls that get their period, you know how it feels really weird. But in my brain I was telling me, oh my word, I hope I'm not having a miscarriage, because why would I be getting my period and it's too early to be in labor. And I googled like how your water breaks, and this is not supposed to happen like this. Anyway, I try and make my way to the bathroom, walking all squeezed up because I'm having like a situation down there. And finally I get to the bathroom, and as soon as I put my foot into the door, like a splash full of water just came out, and I was screaming. I was like, Mommy, Daddy, I think it's happening. And like our mom comes, and obviously she's tired. I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and her eyes are closed, and she's like, Chelsea, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm like, Mommy, my water just broke. And my daddy just came with a mop, and I'm thinking, how is your first instinct to mop? Like, my water just broke. But anyway, I had this aunt that is a retired midwife, and throughout my pregnancy, she just helped me tremendously. She prepared me emotionally and physically for birth, and she was just there for me throughout everything, and I'm so grateful, because it was nice to have someone educated. You can have a support system, but if someone knows what they're talking about, it makes things much easier. So we called her, and our previous plan was to wait until my contractions were closer together. So she has to time your contractions before you actually in active labor, because you get different stages of labor. Your water breaks, so you know it's coming, but you're not in active labor yet, so you can still have a while to for the baby to gravitate downwards for it to come out. But then she told me it's really early and I'm really young, so a lot of complications can occur. So she advised me to go immediately to the hospital. So then I started, like, I showered, and I had like this huge breakfast, and luckily I did my EOTs there. I had like appointments, so I was sorted. And I was getting ready to go to the hospital. So now I'm like walking with my legs always together, because water just randomly starts leaking. And I get to the clinic, and they look at me, and they're like, okay, she's not in labor yet. And I'm like, how can you tell me I'm not in labor? I'm sure I can feel. My baby contractions only started at 10 o'clock. So from 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock, I never felt anything. Even though my water broke, it only started at 10. But the contractions just started getting worse and worse, and my sister was so excited. She never even went to work. She phoned work, and she said she had like a family emergency, which was amazing, because she really was there to support me. She was rubbing my back as soon as the contractions started, because it was like someone that's hugging you really tight and you can't breathe. Like, not those nice hugs, those hugs. So I told them, but I'm feeling like really heavy contractions. They told me no, probably just like the way you take pain, it's just a lot. I'm like, no, I can feel I'm getting close to the labor. They examine me, and they see, okay, I am quite like close by to the finish line, but they suggested I should lace along, so the time can go by. Then what happened was they put like a machine over your tummy to just monitor the baby's heart rate, and they saw that so hard as heart rate was going, it was going up and down. So that's like kind of a bad thing. So So what they did is they put the drip in my arm, and I was on an oxygen mask, and I had like a catheter because I couldn't control my bladder. And I was scared because I'm thinking I'm laying here with all these things, and all I was supposed to do is go in and give birth and go home. That's just my image of giving birth. I still told my friends that I got this, I practiced, I'm strong, I don't need an epidural. Now epidurals, it's like a pain reliever, so they give you an injection in your back. And I told them I'm not going to have epidural, I'm having natural birth, I've got this. Not knowing the pain that awaited me. So, which made things even more scary is that they didn't let my mom in at that time, and they didn't really explain to me what was going on. They didn't explain to me why it's so hard doing this. Is it me? I'm thinking it's the coffee I drank before I came into the clinic. But then they speak to the doctors and they decide, because of my age and the heart rate, they're going to send me to the specialized hospital. Like that specializes in high blood pressure, diabetic patients, any high risk pregnancies. So I'm waiting for the ambulance to come. 4 hours later, they finally arrive, just waltzing in, acting like everything's cool while I'm screaming my lungs out because the contractions were getting really bad and really close together. So a contraction will happen, a few seconds later another one will happen, and that's how close we started to get. But then I went on the stretcher and they took me in the ambulance, and when I got to the hospital I had to wait for space in the ward. So I'm like laying on the stretcher waiting for them to make space for me. But finally I get some space, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna give birth now, so I'm getting excited. The nurse comes and then she checks to see how far I've stitched. So now you have to be 10 centimeters. And at the clinic they didn't want to check because they wanted to prevent infection. Like they didn't want any infection to occur, so they didn't want to like check at the clinic. But I'm telling the nurse, you need to check because I need the epidural. Because if you're more than 5 centimeters, you can't get the epidural because you'll be too lazy to push. So the nurse at Colbremo tells me, you can't get the epidural, and I am shouting for the epidural. I'm holding my mommy's arm. I'm like, Mommy, I need that epidural, and they don't want to give it to me because I'm more than 5 centimeters, which is worse. And they probably just wanted to see me in pain because it, like, you voice your complaints, but everyone's just doing their job. However, not all of the nurses were horrible. There were super nice nurses that helped you with everything. There was this one nurse that after I gave birth, she actually came to check if I went to the bathroom, which no one else checked up on me. And she like wheeled me to the bathroom in a wheelchair, and it was really nice. Anyway, so I started telling the sister that my contractions were getting really bad, and they came to check again, and they started preparing the room for the birth. And which got me so excited because I thought, okay, this is gonna be it, like I'm gonna be a mom soon. I had an audience as well. I had 2 medical students, a male and a female, that were watching the first natural birth, and afterwards I was like, you still gonna be a doctor? Because I was screaming my lungs out. I was quite rude because I just wanted to get it over and done with, and this nurse was just all chilled and acting like we have all the time in the world to do this. And then she prepared everything and told me I must hold up my own legs. So I held my own legs while concentrating, because you need to push according to when she says you have to push, because if you push wrong, you could tear, the baby could come out really too fast and you could tear. There's just a lot of things that can go wrong, so you have to be disciplined, even though I wasn't. As soon as she said push for the first time, I never stopped pushing. I never took a break. That's probably why a blood vessel in my eye burst, because she told me I can't scream, so I used to scream through my throat and the tension just built up to my eye. But I liked it though. Like, I had this scar in my eye for about 3 weeks and I just thought it looked so cool, but unfortunately it did go away. The first moment when Zara came out, I think, was the most precious moment I've had in my entire life. They put on my chest and then I gave her her first feed, and I think that's where the bond was created. For people that know myself and Zara personally, you can see that she's really obsessed with me. She's on me all the time. She cries when she's not with me, and it's a really nice feeling to know that the bond was immediately created. It didn't take months, didn't take weeks. It was created from the start. And then a few hours later, a nurse finally came to check up on me and told me I'll be staying overnight, which I didn't want because I knew nothing. I wasn't prepared, and they're telling me I have to stay overnight because she felt the need to cut by the delivery areas. I had to get stitches, therefore I had to overnight to see that there's no complications. So yeah, I am in a ward with people I don't even know, and I don't even know how to change a nappy. I'm all alone. Luckily I had this woman that was laying next to me, and even though she had stitches, she would get out of her bed each time to come help me take Zara out of the cot. She could see that my body didn't react well to the labor, and I could barely walk. I didn't even know how to burp Zara, so the entire night I was awake with her. She didn't want to sleep. She drank, and then I had to like sit with her, and I was just awake the whole night. But luckily I was discharged Saturday morning, and my family had like this whole welcome. There was balloons, and it was really nice to know that okay, I'm at home now. Unfortunately on Monday we went to the clinic and they had to do like this test on Zara to check if she has jaundice, because most babies when they are born they get jaundice, but it only lasts for like a few days. However, Zara had it really bad, and we were sent to Coburg Hospital, where she had to lay like in this incubator completely naked with a band over her eyes, and then they put like lights over the incubator so the jaundice can be worked out, because it's all in the skin. It's in the blood as well, but you turn yellow, which was quite hard for me. The first night I cried because she was crying, I was crying. I couldn't comfort her, I couldn't take her out of the incubator, and she was probably so traumatized, and there was nothing I could do about it. However, I wasn't a patient, so the hospital, they give you a room where a lot of other mothers sleep in, and it's a chair that you take out and you can sleep on the chair. And then every 3 hours I had to go feed Zara, but luckily my family, we stayed really close to the hospital, so they would come fetch me during the day for a few hours just to go shower and freshen up, and then I would go back to go see Zara. And then we were sent home, and it's really nice. But then the next day we went back to the clinic and they said her jaundice got bad again. And here we have to go back to Coburg, which was horrible because I'm a new mom, and all I want is to be in the comfort of my own home. I want my daughter to get used to the environment, and here she's going in and out of hospital, which is not what I wanted for her. And I just thought that this whole experience it was like chaotic. It was up and down. And then we went back to Coburg, and this time we weren't in the nursery. This time we were in the pediatric ward with children from various ages, and we had like our own room. It was just myself, but then we had like another girl that came into the room with the same problem. My baby had jaundice as well, but it was so nice. I was able to help her because I felt like I was super experienced, because I knew how to work the machines. If something wasn't working, I knew where to press, I knew how to turn up the temperature, all because I was in hospital before. And it was nice to have a friend. What we used to do is, there was no TV in our room, so we used to sit outside the nursing station in the passage while our babies are sleeping, and that was the only thing we could do. I mean, your phone can only do so much, the conversation can only go on for so long. Eventually it dries up. I mean, you can't speak to someone 24 hours a day. And we stayed in for a few days, about 5 days, and in those 5 days they gave us hope, where they would tell us, no, you'll be discharged tomorrow. Then it comes tomorrow and you're not discharged, and everybody else is going home around you. There were various babies that came in with us and they would go home, and I would think, why is this happening? And then one day they finally told us we'll be discharged, and we were discharged. And as we were walking out, we saw a bump on Zara's arm on the wrist. Now it was a whole step back, because here I am getting ready to take my baby home, and they tell me there's something else wrong with her. So just to be safe, they thought that she should do an antibiotic. She should do a cycle of an antibiotic. And then she did that for about 5 days, and so they told us the antibiotic can be removed. The doctor came and the doctor said the antibiotic can be removed out of her arm because it was in her arm. But however, this wasn't her doctor, so she didn't really know the case. And then the doctor that was familiar with the case came back and said that no, she needs to carry on with the antibiotic until the days are finished. So they had to reinsert the needle which had the antibiotic in, and they couldn't put it in the same arm because her vein was already bruised from the first time. So they had to put it in a head, which was horrible because Zara was really tiny because she came that early. So now I had to like maneuver with this needle in the head, and it really looked painful. I mean, imagine having a needle in your head all the time. And so that went by, and we finally got discharged after a week, which meant we were in hospital for about 3 weeks. And what a start to being a mother, that's all I can say. However, it forced me to mature up really fast. Being alone all the time, I had to be there for Zara, I had to be strong. But it made our bond really strong. I think that's why myself and Zara have such a strong connection, because she knows I was there all the time. Through every step. I went to shower at home, but when I came back, all I could do was just be there for her. But when we got home, it was so nice. My family was there. We could experience being at home, and it was a very fruitful experience. That was my labor experience, which was quite hectic. What I also wanted to speak about is that many people probably think that I condone teenage pregnancies, which I don't. I still advocate marriage because I feel that if I was married, this experience would have been way better. Because when you're married, you are intertwined with your partner spiritually, emotionally, physically. You guys are one, and it just makes the experience much better, and that's how it should be. However, when you're in a negative situation, you are forced to find positives. You can't stay stuck in the situation all the time, because then you don't grow as a person. I can remember when I was pregnant, I was so embarrassed and ashamed because people used to look at me in the shops, and because they could obviously see I was young, so I used to wear a wedding ring on my finger just to make it seem better, but it never made it better. It still made me feel like I made such a mistake. But then I came to a point where I forgave myself, my family forgave me, God forgave me, I prayed about it, and I accepted it where I could move forward. Now I find positives in everything that I do. If something happens, or I would think of Zod and I would think what I want for her, and I think, okay, so if I was married, I could have gave her this. But now that I'm at the age where I can give her something else which will benefit her in another way. And it's just me doing this, me sharing my experiences. It's just to let you know that things do get better. When you're in a point where you feel like nothing's going right in your life, things do get better. It's also to educate you guys, maybe to show you that not everyone's Kylie Jenner, not everything is as perfect as it seems. There are many challenges, however there are many positives as well. When you've made a mistake, you should pick yourself back up. Like, I got a lot of messages from mothers, young moms, that told me that they could relate to my first video, and it actually made me very sad knowing that there are other people that went through the horrible things I went through. And maybe if I speak about what I went through, it will educate people. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for my next video.